Hi everyone, I'm Veer Mahajan, and in this video I'm going to show you how to checkmate your opponent with just a king and a rook. Okay, so basically what you want to do is cut off your enemy king using your rook, and your rook ends up creating a little box around your opponent. Okay, so over here the box is pretty big, it's like half the board, almost half the board. The rook cuts off these squares, so the king can go here, he can go, the king can go here, he can go here, here, and he can go to c3, he can go to d3, but these squares are all covered by your rook. And after that you just in the end bring your king closer, keep on shrinking the box, and then you deliver checkmate. So I'm just going to show you how to do that. So first let's just make the box a bit smaller and play rook to e6. Let's say they just come here. Okay, king to d5, you just come closer and they come here, for example. You can actually just come here again. And now if they come here, and people will do this probably very often, because what this is called is winning the opposition. Okay, when one king is here, one king is here, and there's just this one square between them, this is called opposition, and whoever comes there to create the opposition wins the opposition. In king and pawn endgames, a lot of times this can help the side which can lose draw the game. And so yeah, opposition is very important, but not particularly important in this endgame, because what we do is we just come here, and now they can't win the opposition by coming here because our rook covers the square. And now they have to come down here. Let's say they come here. You can just cut them off. Their other options would be to go here, here, or go over here to c4, and then it's just basically the same concept. Hopefully you'll figure that out. And then you just cut them off again. Keep on shrinking the box. Obviously, if they move somewhere like here, then you can make the box even smaller. So you can move your rook here or here, and then move your king here or here to defend the rook, and you've just made the box a lot smaller. So we'll just try to make it seem like this is what they're doing. We come here, they come here, and we win the opposition now. And this basically just forces the king either here, here, or to c3. To c3. And let's just say that they continue to go down the board. You keep on cutting them off, but now they decide to go this way. Again win the opposition. Now all of these squares are controlled by you. Okay, so the king has to go either here. So these three are his options, these squares. So he has to go to one of these, and again you're going to succeed in cutting him off. Come here and cut them off now. But let's just say he goes here. Again cut him off, cut the king off. And now if he comes here, if black moves the king to b3, just play king to d3 and win the opposition. And now wherever they go, you can continue to cut them off. So let's say they come here, cut them off. Let's say they come here again, now cut them off. And now this is a very critical part of the game. Okay, you have the computer says there's mate in 3, and the way you're going to find mate is by walking your king over here. Okay, and then you just want to use your king to control these 3 squares. Okay, the 3 squares, so that the king can move up. So most of the time this happens when the king is actually on a1, and then your king is over here on b3. So your king controls this square, and this square, and he prevents the black king from going to any of those. And then you just come down with your rook to deliver checkmate, right? But we're not there yet, so let me just show that to you. It's black to move right now, I think. Yeah, so after black moves here, come here. Now the computer says it's mate in 2. So yeah, now after this, your king here. And now their only legal move is to go here. And now you just come down with checkmate, right? So basically keep on making a box, okay? If this seems confusing, don't worry. When you practice it, it should make a lot more sense. And basically the idea is just to make a box. You can do it yourself. It'll be pretty easy. Just keep on making a box, lowering the size of the box. And remember that winning the opposition like this, right, is always handy, and it can help you. And that's why just keep on basically cutting them off, winning the opposition. Now when you've got a really small square for that king, like this, where they can only go to a1 and b1, just bring your king this way. Now you win the opposition. The king has to go here, and then you have mate. Okay, so just practice this yourself if you want, against a computer or against some people. But yeah, I hope you learned how to do the rook and king checkmate, and I hope you learned that. So if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so that you don't miss my videos. Thanks for watching.